Hello, I'm Hanzel and Mamarungkas from CPE2B. In this video, I will show you how a simple Java program that runs a server communication using sockets. So first, we try to run netstat command in CMD to see the existing local addresses, because later we will create a loopback IP address with a port 6013. As you can see, a loopback local address with a port 6013 does not exist yet. Now, we will run a Java program that the workbook provides. We have a two Java program with the same package, named date server and date client. Date server uses connection-oriented TCP sockets. The operation allows client to request the current date and time for the server. The server listens to port 6013. When a connection is received, the server returns the date and time to the client. We will run the date server. Now the server is online and waiting for a client request. Next, we will run the date client to activate a client request. Now, as you can see in the date client console, it shows a date and time. So it means that the date server successfully returns the date and time to the client. Now, we run again netstat in CMD to check if there's a loopback IP address with a port 6013. So here it is, a loopback IP address with a port 6013. This time, I edited the codes of both date server and date client to create a simple echo server. What it does is, date client can send string or message to the date server, then the date server will return the message it receives back to the date client, just like an echo. Now we will run the date server. Now you can see the date server is live and ready to listen on server socket with a local port 6013. Run the date client. So as you can see at the console of the date server, it says connection accepted. So it means that the date client is successfully running. Now we will open the console for date client so we can enter a message. So we will enter a message, then press enter. Now you can see that at the console in the date server, it receives the message hello. Then the server echoes hello to the client. Then at the console in the client receive hello. So it successfully echoes the message. Now we will try again. This time we will type hi. So press enter. So it successfully echoes. Then the last one, we will type bye. So I programmed the date server that if if the date client will send a string bye, it will close the server. So as you can see, it displays server is closed inside the console for date server. Then the console for date client also displays a server is now closed.